Right, morning. I don't know what you can see of this route this morning. I'm 2 miles in now to the 2022 edition of the Panther Christmas cracker. I've come along the riverbank and up out left out of the field and then right on the road, then left here. I can see okay because I've obviously got head torch, but I don't know if I'm you can see absolutely nothing. But yeah, -2 this morning. I was first away at 5:30 because I've only run a couple of races this year, and so my times haven't been recorded as quick enough to go away to set off after 6 AM, which is when Mark Lemond, one of the race directors, is off at 6. And the idea is that depending on your times over the year, you are then set off slowest first, fastest last. And it was an 18 miler. They're away starting about 10 o'clock, I think, with the idea that everybody gets back for around about 4 o'clock. We have a bit of a party, and yeah, all good fun. So I'm wrapped up to the nines this morning with Buffalo Pertex shirt on and some new boots, some Ultra Lone Peak all weathers, as I've been running in Ultra Torrens on the road just lately, and I quite like it. The zero drop, for anyone considering it. It takes a couple of weeks for your Achilles tendon and your calf muscles to stretch a little bit, because you're not landing on your heels anymore. You land on your forefoot and your midfoot, so you kick off on your forefoot again. And yeah, and of course got a wider toe box for people with feet like flippers like me. But yeah, I've got to say they're quite comfy. So yeah, we're all right. A minute. Right. So look at me going. Yeah, we'll go along this road until it starts turning right, and then we go off. I think we go through Leafley Village, and then we start and get to the gatehouse and turn left and up and along the Washburn Valley there. See, the sun's out. Oh, sun's out, you idiot. It's a bloody moon. It's the sun reflecting off the moon, obviously. Honestly, the sun's out. Right, I think Mark should be away now, because it's I've been going about half an hour. I've only covered just a touch over 2 miles, which is good for me. I won't keep that speed up, unfortunately. Not across country anyway. Right, I'm going to close it there, because my hands are getting a bit cold. Alright guys, chat soon. Oh dear. Right, it's just started snowing a little bit, and we've just gone past about mile 6.5, I think. So we're coming through Norridge plantation, and I only got lost a couple of times. Same place as last year. Idiot. And I still couldn't see where I had to turn right to cross a stream. So I ended up having to walk through it. I'll have to have a look again when I come back, because it's an out and back route, is this? And what else? Oh yeah. Then after you come through, no, I'm losing thread of where I've been. Yes, you come out onto the forest track, and there's a gate that goes left. And I thought, do I need to go down that way? Oh, I've missed it. I couldn't get past it through the barbed wire fence. So I waited for a few yards, and then I saw a gap and I went down. And of course that trail was the wrong chuffing way. So back onto the forest road, and along. Anyway, made it to the top of the hill now. So you come out of here, then you turn left along Top Lane towards Timberland, the first checkpoint. But I know 6 miles has taken me an hour and 45 minutes. So yeah, because that mile 4 ended up taking 23 minutes. So I wasted 10 minutes there. But never mind. Live and learn. So yeah, so not bad. Yeah. I keep this speed up, keep warm. Quite toasty, my feet are toasty anyway. So that's good. Got waterproof socks on as well. So yeah. Right. Should be coming up to mile 7 soon. A little bit. And I'll give a mark about 15 minutes. I've wasted about 15 minutes going off course. So speed he goes, he'll catch me soon. Right. Alright guys, I'll film a bit more later. Cheers. Right, back again. I started, see if you can see that. I don't know what reservoir that is. I'll have to have a look later on the map. But yeah, I know we're heading towards Timble. We'll just go through two gates. Then there's a stile over the wall to the left, and yeah, it's a shame routes like this take me 2 or 3 goes before I'm confident that I've got them. Well, especially in the dark anyway. I always guarantee I'll take the left instead of the right. Anyway, it's all good fun, isn't it? Adds a bit of extra mileage on. Oh, and speaking of extra mileage, I've got the Bar Humbug 10k tomorrow morning. That should be fun. Organised by the South Leeds Lakers. Starts at St John's Centre, up Middleton Woods there, if you know it. So it's once round the track, out into the woods, and hopefully won't be as bad, as cold as today, but knowing my luck. So yeah, so I shall have to wrap up for that one. Anyway, I can just see the stiles in front, so I'll shut this down now and film a bit more later. Alright, cheers. Well, we've just gone past mile 12 in 3:38, which is a bit slow. Oh crikey. Da, 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 da. Bit of a frozen lake here. Just watch me footing. Right. Yeah. Mile 12, 3:38. It's a bit slow, it's about, what's that, about 3 1/4 mile an hour. Oh crikey, this is This will catch him out later on. Right, trying to stay on course, not veer off too much to avoid these frozen lakes like this one. There we go. And stay on the route. So unfortunately, it's a bit of a whiteout. Yeah, so not much to see really, which is a bit of a shame. But never mind, I'm having a good day. So I'm not going to film this for very long, because once you take your gloves off, that's it, you're asking for it. So yeah, not much to see. So I might do a little bit later. Alright guys, see you soon. Right. So just past checkpoint 2. And so Daz and Ian and Geraldine and Geraldine dresses Christmas cracker and a reindeer. And I must say I didn't get it on my camera. I was that busy having a cup of tea and filling my water bottle. I forgot to switch my camera on, but never mind. I think we're on. I think the last timing point I passed was mile 15 in 4:36. So that wasn't too bad. So still a touch under. No, hang on. Touch over 3 miles an hour. But yeah, just a shame you couldn't. Oh, I thought I heard Mark then. He won't be that far behind me. Speed he goes at. Yeah, you couldn't really see a thing, great deal on the tops there. So pointless filming. Never mind. Anyway, right. I have to get through this now, so let's have a look. Try not to stack it because I've got both my gloves off, and where are we? So there. Oh, yeah. So we haven't taken any more detours just yet, which is good. I don't know. Fancy going wrong the same 2 places that I did last year. You'd think you'd remember, wouldn't you? But, yeah, I say old age for you. My excuse. Right, where we're going now? I think we follow the wall on the right and go over a succession of stiles. Ah, there it is in the corner. So, yeah, and if I remember rightly, with all these reeds, that's going to be wet. Or, as I've noticed just lately, all these little puddles are frozen over, which is good stuff. So we're just about to find out. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will switch off, put my gloves back on again. Right, I'll just go over this one. See, all these stones are frozen. Oof, it's cold on the hands. Straight across here. It's not too bad. Thank God there's no wind. That really would be a bad day out. But we're not doing too bad this side. We've crossed the halfway line now. So, yeah, I think there's another village to go through. And then you're back onto the moors. And retrace your steps. And I'll try and film where I went wrong this morning, if I remember. Righto, I'll see you guys soon. Right, just before I go back onto the moors. So I'll show you how much the low-lying cloud is. Yeah, it's not very high above the valley, but yeah, so we've just been through Langbar at it's about coming up to mile 18 now, and I passed 17 in 5:17, so I'd say we're around about 5 hours 30, which would bring it up to about 11 o'clock. So everyone should be away now, and the 18 milers will have started to set off as well. So that's good. Although I won't see them because they'll only go up to checkpoint at Timble and turn round and come back. And yeah. So yeah, it's not a bad day. Still haven't been caught by Mark. Although I hope that's not the commentator's curse. And he's right behind me. Nope, can't see him. Right, okay then. Put my gloves back on again and keep the filming short. Right, cheers guys. Lovely. Coming up to mile 19 and yeah, a little bit of a river crossing. And that bit there, just there, is frozen. So yeah, so if you negotiate that first and then come over this little river or this big puddle and up the other side. Right, that'll do. It's picked up a little bit, the temperature, so maybe 1, hopefully 2 degrees. Still a lot of low-lying cloud. I think they're snow clouds, but it's just not quite cold enough for a snowfall just yet. So yeah, we're not doing too bad on time as well, really. I think if this is where Mark caught me last year, just by the you can just see those grouse butts in the distance there. Yeah, I think this is where he caught me. But yeah, we're still going all right. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. We're still out. We're not sat on the settee, and not doing so bad for an old man. Right, I'll film a bit more later. Ta-da! So, we'll pass checkpoint 1 again on the way back, and I think you can just see him in the distance there, number 7. I'm guessing he's set off around about 6:15. I think they're in, is it 1 minute intervals, 2 minute intervals or so, depending on your time of the races you've run over the season. So, that's Menwith Hill, the American Air Base over there, on the way to Harrogate. And if you can see that, I can't zoom in on that, so you'll have to do that on your monitor or however you're watching this. But we're coming back through to Timble now. That's one of my favourite villages. But if I did live there, of course, I'd have to learn to drive, because there's no corner shops or supermarkets. So yeah, I wonder how far it'd be to the nearest shop for these poor sods. Anyway, sure it's a small price to pay for peace and quiet out here. This lovely landscape. Oh, you can't beat it, can you? Even on a on a day like today with low-lying clouds, it's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, lovely 17th century village. Sure, I've told you this before in other videos, probably last year, and some of the others as well. My favourite house is on the is the first one on the corner. I think it's two houses knocked into one, and 1668 above the door. So right, my hands are getting a bit cold again now, so call it a day at that. Film a bit more later. Right, cheers. Now, where on earth is my mate Nicola when you need him? When you need her, huh? Oh, they're off, look. Ah, I know what they're playing at here. Half of them are going uphill. Other half are, yeah. Right. So I want to be halfway up this hill. And then over the little stile. What those look like? No, they're not cows. I think these are bullocks, aren't they? I don't bloody know. Which is why I'm not a farmer. Right. Yeah. Okay. Right, that'll do me. Yeah. It's getting a bit hard talking and walking uphill. See you in a bit. Right. Coming up to marathon distance. Back onto this is Top Lane that comes out at the top of Norwood Edge. Oh dear. Yeah, a bit tired today. So and jury's still out about this. About my beard, it's absolutely wet through with. Well, it's just the droplets in the air, isn't it, from the fog, I suppose, not from sweat. And because my gloves, as well, they're absolutely soaked on the outside, and it hasn't been raining today, so it's either that or the sweat has just soaked through. Anyway, we've only got to let's switch around again. We've only got to go down through that pine forest by the tower there, and across that farmland, past the farm. So really, we should only be about six and a little bit miles from the finish line. So at my speed, what's that? Oh heck, crikey, that's nearly 2 hours. Ah well, wish I'd just set up now. But get all the racehorses firing along. Got to have some slow ones that come last. Anyway, it's a lovely day. So yeah, take it steady and get a shower in the clubhouse when I finished. Cup of tea. Lovely. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Well, I've just been passed by a runner, obviously on the 18-mile route, dressed as a gold fox. So, answers in the comments section please, of the significance of a gold fox at Christmas time. I mean, as far as I know, and I was brought up as a Catholic, and of course every year we'd be dressing the nativity scene with the usual, the cattle, the sheep, the three wise men, and Joseph and Mary and that, and JC in the crib. Never had a fox. Anyway, I wish I'd have been filming when he passed me. Just going back, morning. Yeah, lovely. You got to laugh. Anyway, we're past the 28 mile mark. Excuse me. In 8 hours 30. So we should. I'm not sure if it's 33 miles this route or 32. So we're a good hour and a quarter, hour and 20 away. Yeah. But still, that'll be a good time. So get under 10 hours. Yeah. That'll do me. Beat me 10 hours 32 from last year. So yeah, I'll have that. That's if I've done my calculations right, but I don't know. I have been known to make mistakes. Anyway, I'm going to put this away now, and I must remember to get it out again and start filming when I went lost. When I went wrong this morning. It shouldn't be too far off, really. Because if it's only a 32 miler, then it should only be about half a mile down the track. So right, I'll put this away now, warm my hands up because it's still cold, and see if I can see where I went wrong this morning. Alright, cheers. Right, this is a section where I went wrong. So I should have been aiming for this path and that gate over that between that fence. And what I usually do is I end up at the other side of this little stream and having to cross it, trying to pick a thin section so I don't get my feet too bloody wet. So where the hell am I going wrong? Oh dear. Let's see if I can keep the camera in my hand in this cold weather to try and find out where I'm actually going wrong. Alright, come on. Let's have a look. So anyway, it's only 4 miles to go, and we're past the last checkpoint at mile 29. So in 8 hours 48. So it should be at my speed a touch over 10 miles, a touch over 10 hours till I get in. Right, where on earth am I going wrong? I bet I know where I'm going wrong. There's a sign that somebody's put up and it says footpath left, and I always take it and it should be right. I bet that's it. Let's have a look. Oh dear. Yeah, because this don't seem familiar at all. And if I look down at my Garmin now, because we are on an out and back with a loop at the top, obviously we're going to retrace your footsteps coming back, and there'll be if I look at the record, there will be loads of squiggly lines of me going backwards and forwards. I just caught myself on a big thorn there. That was naughty. Right. Well, where the heck is... you see, I've gone off again. I nearly went down the flipping... Right, so this goes right the way over here. which I don't usually find. So, is this new fence? Right. So really I should have followed this fence, turned right here, and you daft sod. How bloody easy with that. Well, I don't know, hang on. No, it's not as straightforward. I see. I should have that. There we are, look. I should have come up here. What an idiot. Right. Mind you, pitch black with my head torch, so I could have come up. So I should have come over that stile. And I usually go straight on where you can see that fallen tree. What I should do was go up between those thorn bushes, around the second one, and onto the path. Right. Well, if I keep repeating that to myself, I might just remember it for next year. Then again, knowing me, I'll have forgotten about it. Right, let's get over here and then crack on. Anyway, it's all fun and games, isn't it? Right, but what's that? No, there's another green sign further up. Not this little one. There's nothing on that, but I promise you there is one further along, which mentions a footpath. Anyway, my hands are getting cold with this filming, so I'm going to put this away and crack on. All right, guys, see you soon. Right, this is the signal to come back into the club, onto the cricket pitch, and finish. So I'm not done bad. Hoping to get under 10 hours today. Let's see how we've done. There we are, look, through the gate. Better time than last year. I think it was dark when we finished last year. So, yeah, I'll have that.
Bring it home.
Cheers. Alright.
Well done.
Nice one.
Awesome.
Oh.
Where's Mark?
Don't know. Hey! I don't know.